Do you know how to talk about what someone is doing in Italian? You'll learn how in just a moment. Hi, my name is Felice, and this is 3-Step Italian by ItalianPod101.com. In this lesson, you'll learn how to talk about what someone is doing in Italian through a quick conversation. Let's look at the dialogue. As you listen, pay attention to how they ask about the topic and how the other person responds. Emily, la settimana scorsa era il tuo compleanno, vero? Brindiamo! Cosa stai bevendo? Un succo di frutta. Bene, allora buon compleanno! Cin cin! Cin cin, grazie! A proposito, cosa stanno facendo i ragazzi adesso? Adam sta cucinando la cena. Isabella sta andando da una sua amica. Asia sta leggendo un libro. Te la chiamo? Grazie! Let's hear it with the English translation. Emily, la settimana scorsa era il tuo compleanno, vero? Brindiamo! Cosa stai bevendo? Emily, last week was your birthday, right? Let's toast! What are you drinking? Un succo di frutta! A fruit juice! Bene, allora buon compleanno! Cin cin! Well then, happy birthday! Cheers! Cin cin! Grazie! Cheers! Thank you! A proposito, cosa stanno facendo i ragazzi adesso? By the way, what are the kids doing now? Pay attention to the next paragraph. Part of it follows the key speaking pattern you'll learn later in this lesson. Adam sta cucinando la cena. Isabella sta andando da una sua amica. Asia sta leggendo un libro. Te la chiamo? Adam is cooking dinner. Isabella is going to a friend's house. Asia is reading a book. I'll call her for you. Grazie. Thanks. Let's look at the sentence pattern. Do you remember how the character said, Adam is cooking dinner? Adam sta cucinando la cena. Adam sta cucinando la cena. This sentence follows the pattern here. Subject plus stare in present tense plus gerund verb phrase. This structure is used to describe actions that are happening right now. Here's how the line from the dialogue uses the pattern. Adam sta cucinando la cena. Adam is cooking dinner. Let's break it down. Adam, the subject. Sta, the third person singular of stare, meaning is. Cucinando la cena, meaning cooking dinner. To form the gerund in Italian, you take the infinitive form of the verb and change the verb ending to make the gerund. There are three main types of infinitive endings: are, ere, and ire. For verbs ending in are, the gerund is formed by replacing are with ando. For example, andare, to go, becomes andando, going. For verbs ending in ere and ire, the gerund is formed by replacing the ending with endo. So, leggere, to read, becomes leggendo, reading. And dormire, to sleep, becomes dormendo, sleeping. This rule helps you create the gerund form needed to describe ongoing actions, especially when used with the verb stare in the present tense. Now, let's look at some speaking examples. Cosa stanno facendo Adam e Asia? What are Adam and Asia doing? Can you see how the pattern applies here? Let's break it down. Cosa, meaning what. Stanno, the present tense of stare for loro, meaning they are. Facendo, the gerund of fare, meaning doing. Adam e Asia, the subject of the sentence. The whole sentence follows the pattern subject plus stare in the present tense plus gerund verb phrase and asks about an action currently happening. Here's another example. Stanno facendo i compiti. They are doing homework. Stanno facendo i compiti. They are doing homework. Let's try one more. Cosa stai facendo? What are you doing? Cosa stai facendo? What are you doing? Another one. Sto andando al supermercato. I'm going to the supermarket. Sto andando al supermercato. I'm going to the supermarket. One last example. Dove sta studiando Isabella? Where is Isabella studying? Dove sta studiando Isabella? Where is Isabella studying? Let's review. Do you remember how to say Adam? Adam. Adam. And how to say is? Sta. Sta. Do you remember how to say cooking? Cucinando. Cucinando. And how to say the dinner? La cena. La cena. Do you remember how to say Adam is cooking dinner? Adam sta cucinando la cena. Adam sta cucinando la cena. Now you know how to talk about what someone is doing in Italian, and you can move on to the practice. A presto!